All right, let's go ahead and get started here. Welcome everyone to some more Satisfactory. We're gonna be continuing this stream with Silent Knight and Pilot Guy. They're always with us here whenever we do kind of a multiplayer series like this. I want to work on, based on the thumbnail, we need to finish up the new factory that we started last time. So let me see here. All right, we're live, guys. What's up? What are you guys doing?
Good morning, universe.
I don't think we're broadcasting quite to the universe yet. Anyways, you guys are working on steel, or at least I think you are Silent, and then Pilot, you're going back to clean up the first area a bit.
Yep, I'm completely rework the iron production over here. After I did actually finish the copper factory that I was reorganizing.
That's good. When do we get the faster, like, personal buggy thing?
Quartz.
The Explorer vehicle?
Yeah, sure. I just figured it'd be faster than this truck that I'm driving around all the time.
It's either quartz production or it's the next tier rocket. I think it's the next tier rocket.
Okay.
If hard has
Alright.
yeah.
Back at the factory, I need to get some fuel. Whoa. What is this? Coal. Yeah, that's fine. But why are there iron plates coming out here? Should be no iron plates coming out here. Did something break? Did someone drop something off that they shouldn't have? What the deuce? We just have iron plates coming in. I don't know why. So, guess we'll just pick them up. Okay. Kind of weird. Don't know how those started coming out. We'll have to check the other side there. Hey Finn, how's it going? Welcome back. I don't think I can take them off these elevators. See what? So this unloads. This one picks up, and we're having like a major fuel issue. Because there's Did that help? Hopefully, because this station is running out of fuel, and we kind of need that thing.
Still?
Do I still do Roller Coaster Planet?
Are you nearby still?
It's an interesting.
No, I'm back at the original base.
Not at the moment. I do not.
I'll line up this compare look. Can't tell if I have it at the right height.
I have like thousands of hours in that game. I'm a little tired of it. See, here comes some more plates. What the hell?
That's one thing that I would hope they add is a basically a level marker of some kind.
This thing has no plates in it, but occasionally it spits out some plates.
Well, it wouldn't be so bad if the green lines that show snap points would appear when it's floating in the...
Yeah.
I'm trying to line it up with a merger.
Alright, well, let's try that again. Now, I don't know if they might be sitting here within our splitter, but I don't know really what's causing that. Okay, there we go. Anyways, everyone, how's your week been and your weekend going right now? I have had a pretty good week. Now I'm excited to just play some video games here for a little while. See if there's any steel on this coal route yet. There's not, but there's plenty of it here, which is concerning. I wonder if my truck had some steel in it and it decided to unload it, because that station down there is set to unload, and I generally use it to refill my truck a lot because it's kind of the most convenient one to do. Okay. Side appears to be fixed. And now as more coal works its way up here, we can just take a look to make sure no extra little bits of steel comes up. What's this game about? So Satisfactory is mostly about setting up an efficient factory to go through different tier levels of production, and taking those resources and launching them into using the space elevator to progress through additional tier. It's basically just like a big resource management game. Yeah, I mean, how long is the YouTube stream delay right now?
30, 45 seconds of it.
Yep. I think they're basically throttling the old stream interface in the system. So like, I need to. Do steel plates look weird for anyone else? Like, mine are like bent and shit.
They changed a lot of the model
textures, yeah.
Well, it looks like they downgraded this texture pretty bad, or it's broken. I can't tell.
There are some textures that do look a lot better though.
Anyways, I basically, to help the stream delay, I need to probably switch over to the new back-end streaming service for YouTube. Their new I don't know. I don't like their new modules back there. They're not very user-friendly, so it's a bit of a pain.
Has it ever been user-friendly?
Yeah, the old one was perfectly fine. Just making sure I have enough resources here.
The delay doesn't seem too bad on my side.
I know the past few streams, a lot of people say the delay is anywhere from like 15 seconds to 45 seconds. So yeah. It's just not consistent for everyone. And YouTube used to have like the best stream delay, even over like Twitch.
And then they got.
Well, no, then they released this new thing. Plates, concrete. I probably need more concrete.
Yeah, I think I've got like a 5-second delay.
Okay, well, that's not too bad then. Only 15 to 20 second. All right. How's the new factory looking here, Pilot?
Pretty good. The just the copper, and I don't have it set up to ship out to anywhere yet, but it wouldn't be too hard. It's just a matter of conveyors. So yeah, so there's cargo containers right here for wire, cable, and copper sheet.
Okay, ladders are not super user friendly. Yeah.
They never are.
It's temporary until we get a place.
Just until Hypertube.
Yep.
Decent little setup. You use far more of the lifters than I use. I tend to just kind of deal with having a lot of spaghettiness inside the factory because I think it kind of looks neat. So what, you're making just copper in here right now?
Yeah, this is all copper.
Okay. That sounds good.
Yeah.
And then next up you'll make an iron one at some point?
So that's what I'm getting started on over here. Move the space elevator up.
Oh, I was wondering why it reconnected. Like, I was over at the other factory. I just thought it was a visual glitch, and I didn't say anything about it. But like, I saw it like come back down. I'm like, that's weird.
No.
Yeah.
That was me.
All right.
Someone's stealing the elevator.
So right now I'm just kind of laying out the foundation for the base. I don't have a solid plan for exactly how big this is going to be.
I mean, hopefully big enough, because like I'm just realizing, you know, my factory's not making near enough screws or anything, you know. Like it's doing okay. If it was like the beginning of the game, it would be sufficient, but as we move to like higher tiers, I might have to either just upgrade my factory, like put like, you know, increased production modules in there. I don't know.
Screw production is that one that you just kind of have to when you think you have enough, quadruple.
Yeah.
Screws are used for so many things.
Yeah. I mean, like I only have 2 constructors making screws.
Yeah, that's definitely not enough.
What the heck did I hit?
So yeah, so I don't know if you saw what I put on Discord, but I'm basically gonna have the front of the space elevator open air, and then a 3-sided building wrapping it. That's my idea.
I keep like hitting something that's invisible that's like stopping my truck.
Yeah.
Pebbles?
No, there's nothing there. I wonder if there's like some sort of issue when they updated the desert and there's like invisible stone blocks somewhere now.
Maybe.
I mean, I've
had that happen in a few other areas as well. So I'm not sure if it's maybe just something that isn't loading in, or if it's a glitch with tractors themselves.
So this is going to be very problematic to set up.
The stream is lagging just a tad.
I need my conveyor lift to go from the top down.
Just the audio or the image? Because the image could just be my FPS. Like while I'm out here driving around, it tends to kind of kill the FPS a little bit because there's kind of a decent amount of stuff going on.
Dim walls that have holes in them.
Woo! But I have no drop frames as far as I'm aware. Image, yeah. Yep, that's
Just hope I put that to the right
probably me just getting low FPS for some reason. You guys are getting fine FPS, right?
Oh yeah,
I'm
not even feeling it.
I've got a little bit of stutter, but nothing unusual.
It could be because I'm at the steel base and nothing's actually been turned on yet. Oh, it's way too high. Damn. It's a shame.
Okay, well, I guess I lower it from ultra to high and see if that helps, but I, for some reason, doubt it. Like, this game just doesn't run well on my machine. I don't understand why.
Wow, yeah.
Like, it's perfectly smooth when I'm standing still like this. But just moving, it got a lot worse. Great.
Well, we're gonna push to get Hypertubes unlocked today pretty quickly, so soon you'll be able to Futurama your way over to your new base.
Yeah, that will be nice. Yeah, I'm getting no drop frames. Ugh, it's so awful. Why? I have no idea why my FPS is so bad. I wonder if my drivers are out of date or something.
Maybe.
Is there an option anywhere that should see the FPS in the game?
There should be. I don't see why there wouldn't be.
Probably be one of those add control panel options.
Maybe. Sometimes they're just in the option menu, but also sometimes not. 1 second.
Okay, I think the first steel module is actually ready. All I have to do is plug it in.
Plug it in, then.
Control Shift L.
Cool. So it'll input from the front and then spit everything out the back. And I gotta say, it actually looks pretty good.
Control Shift L.
Although that one lift looks a little bit high, but just because of the way everything has to land. Alrighty.
Control plus Shift plus L, yeah.
How best to run
There it is. Yeah, I'm getting, like, so standing still, my FPS goes from 45 down to, like, 10.
I mean, you weren't having any of these issues last week, right?
No, I've always had some micro stuttering in this game, but just not as bad as today. And I never understood why. Like, I can literally run any game on Ultra and do just fine. So,
Yeah.
you know, even if I play this by myself, it never really performed super well.
Weird.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I could maybe suspect would be some updates that go
I
through.
mean, I could have to force it to go full screen.
Instead of windowed.
Yeah.
Well, if that's what you have to do.
That definitely stabilized it a bit. It's not dropping as often or as bad. Nope, that's bad. Great, welcome to tech support, brought to you by Uthris. Why? I mean, it's a bit better now, I guess. All right, well, we'll continue to keep an eye on it. I need to start building the factory, so let's see. How close are we to hypertubes again? Pretty much
Well,
as soon as
once-
you get the logistics 3?
Well, we can ignore logistics and do hypertubes first.
Okay.
It's just once the steel production is actually making steel and feeding constructors, we can make hyper.
Sounds good. All right, so we got
Right now, I'm just belting everything,
a backlog of
trying to keep everything kind of off the ground so that I can build the other.
these
Mega
things
Foundry.
here. So we have one full large container of rods, and if I climb up here, we have not even a full large container of screws. I'm not surprised with screws. Generally, you get more of in a stack, so you probably have a pretty equal amount of both. Let's check over here. These are just plates, aren't they? Just double plate. Oh, yeah. Really, I should probably have more of a different inventory system. I'm gonna check my task manager. I want to see if there's anything weird that's taking up. Like, no. I'm only taking 30% of my CPU. My GPU is at 40%. So I should not be lagging at all, but whatever. Alright, well, as long as it's good for you guys, hopefully, then that's what matters. Let's go to the top floor, because the top floor is where the factory is going to be on this big oil rig-like structure. So if we come up here. See, this is why I want hyper tubes, because getting up and down this thing is a little slow right now with the staircases. Okay. So we have 6 assemblers. That needs to be making, we need reinforced iron plates, modular frames, and rotors. That's what this factory is going to be making. Okay, I think these first 6 are just going to be making iron plates, probably. Or first 3, maybe. Bolted iron plate, 1 reinforced, 3 bolted. 3. I mean, we have more iron plates than screws probably itself, so we'll do just all reinforced iron, I think. And then we'll need to pipe up some resources here. Select recipe, reinforced iron, reinforced iron. We have 6, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we do. All right.
Ooh, which pattern was that?
That looks like steel ingot alternate recipe.
What creates?
Are we out of drives now?
Maybe?
Oh. I need to come up with a way to make this conveyor system look good. It's the challenge of this game, it feels, at the moment. So we need splitters. We need multiple splitters here. So, splitter, just a classic one, because we don't need the smart ones, I don't think.
Hey, the steel is now plumbed in.
So 1 splitter can feed
Yes, we are out of drives.
3 machines. At least 1 part of its process. So we need... we should probably stack them. Why am I making smart splitters? I thought I changed that. There we go. So stack them like that. And then this one will stack as well. The top, actually we need an additional splitter to just split them 2 ways first. So we'll do something like this.
Cool.
Okay.
I wrote the coal.
This FPS is so bad. I don't know why. Let's grab some stacker poles here. 5. Bloody game. We'll go up here. Like, I'm pretty sure I get more FPS in Alpine Odyssey than I do in this. Which makes no sense.
Yeah, no, that doesn't make any sense at all.
Is that the way I want to do this? Should probably go up 2 then. This one stays here to connect the splitter, which is facing the wrong way, of course. Is this one too? Yes, it is.
Do you notice a difference when we're all in the same place versus when we're spread out like this?
Not much, but we haven't been all together in the same area today, so.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we have like a lot of moving parts too going on right now, and if I don't know if the game is trying to render for me what you guys are seeing or not. Like, that would be silly, I would think.
Yeah. I can't even see where you're building from here.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a mountain in the way, so you couldn't see it anyways.
Right. Oh. Maybe I might be able to see a little bit actually. They've usually been pretty good about occluding things that you don't actually have details on.
You know, I like how they have the old model for power poles in the with the new model in the actual creation. Please let me get. So, let me put a power pole on top of a merger.
Let's do a splitter here. That makes more sense.
I made this perfect.
Just to be able to do.
I swear, I over-engineer anything that I ever make in life.
Did you not see how I built this?
Well, no. What I'm talking about, like, it's like dumb over-engineering. What you're doing right now is fine. And also, you're not fucking making that. You're copying another person's design. Screw off.
It works, it works.
No, that's not the point. Of course it's gonna work. It's a tested design.
I made a couple of design liberties.
Okay, so iron plates hooked up, I guess.
Just can't run the power the way I wanted.
And then, god damn this FPS.
Guess it is what it is, right?
It is what it is. So hot take, if you watch with an extra 2 seconds delay, the FPS I see practically doubles. Oh. I mean, that might be on your end, right? Again, my
Remember when
FPS is
power
suffering
pools used to
itself.
only hold 3 lines instead of 4?
No.
Yeah.
I'll say though, the double-sided power connector, tasty.
Mm-hmm. And you can put 4 lines on each side of it too.
Let's see if we can't get this to kind of do the same thing. Yeah, no, if it works on your end, keep doing it. For sure.
Okay, steel production is online.
Sweet.
They're now producing steel. And watches our power grid skyrocket.
Yeah.
So with one foundry online, it's not going to be so bad. Oh, that looks so good with all those elevators.
Okay.
That actually looks really good.
I'll come over and take a look at it here in a bit.
I see steel ingots. Yay.
I am really high up in the sky.
Okay, so that's
I will
connecting.
definitely be dying if I fall up.
Okay.
Steel ingots are being
And
produced
here.
and being funneled up to the second floor. Granted, only a couple of the foundries are working because it's waiting to be oversaturated. The way I set it up is to essentially you have to saturate one line to
Mm-hmm.
and then let it spill over. But while it's not producing at peak efficiency yet, give it time and it will. Either way, the steel lines are completely flooded, so it's all that matters.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright. Now, what do we need to actually push hypertubes instead of logistics?
I think it's
Don't know.
the same materials, it's just on a different,
That's what I'm wondering is,
Does that look okay? I think that looks okay, guys. That's effective. Alright, lower one. Upper one. Alright, just hook this up. Cool. Then we do the same thing over here. Two. 2.
I know we need steel pipes and a lot of. I know we need steel beams and a lot of.
I
Just
mean,
wondering.
you're already making some of those, right?
I'm now setting up the constructor half. I just finished the foundry half.
Hello, Lincoln. How are you? Welcome to
Is
the
there
stream.
a way to pass hypertubes through foundations?
Yes.
Yes, there's like
Oh,
a wall
foundations?
thing.
No.
There's like a wall piece, like the conveyors.
Yeah, but that goes through walls, not foundation.
Well, yeah, but just leave a hole in the foundation.
Yeah.
You could use the steel frame foundation,
True.
the foundation frame. Give the
That one
impression
generally works
of
pretty well.
support. Maybe glass foundation. It might go through the glass one. I don't know.
That's a good point.
Try it.
Yep. Am
We
I doing?
buy all
I'm doing
the-
okay. Dealing with some odd FPS in the
Pipe
game right now. I don't
wall.
know if it's whatever update they pushed out or something. I thought it was supposed to increase performance, but my performance is tanked. I don't know why.
Giving me the option to put it on a wall, but not on the foundation.
The latest experimental patch, guys, was supposed to increase performance, right?
Slight improvement
Yeah,
to
well,
performance.
the game chugs way more in multiplayer.
I've noticed with
yeah.
update 3 though, there was pretty big performance hit from previous.
And compared to other iterations of the game, it's definitely running better.
I mean,
than
like,
it
I'm
used to.
only using
Oh,
40%
yeah.
of my CPU. Like, I have my task manager open. I'm using 47% of my CPU. I'm using 40% of my GPU. I'm using 20% of my memory. Like, it's probably the game at this point. I don't know why. No idea. Do. Yep. I mean, honestly, OBS is probably smoother looking. Like, the stream itself
did I
might be
forget to
smoother
plug
looking than
something
what
in?
I'm actually
I think I
seeing.
did.
I don't know why, but it's pretty bad. It's pretty
So
bad.
while only half the founders are working.
All right, so this is gonna make all steel plates. Yeah, probably it's a multiplayer thing.
I would explain a couple of things.
I'm gonna try and not worry about it for now. So I need to get stuff from the storage down here,
Forgot to hook up 3 of the foundries.
and we probably need
for
to
steel input.
split it
That would explain why it wasn't working.
because only some of
a
the
note on your
screws should be
employee record.
used
Super inefficient.
on this.
Well, I mean, it's an efficient design. I just forgot to put a belt.
It says I'm playing OpenTTD. It shouldn't. I have all the settings saved. Give it a refresh and try again
It still isn't working. What the hell?
and let me know. But it definitely shouldn't be. So I have it as Satisfactory in both areas. In the YouTube description? Huh. No idea. But I mean, I guess it's kind of like OpenTTD in a way, right? We're transporting things, so it's not 100% accurate. I think I need to put some modular frames up here
There we go. That's working.
so that I can just run things up in the rafters. So we'll do that, and then I'll hop up there. think.
Definitely, I think we actually maybe should push Logistics Mark III first. We definitely need those Mark III belts. We also really need to get that alternate recipe for the encased industrial beam.
The one that used pipes.
Yeah, pipes are so much more efficient to make.
Okay, there we go.
Oh look, the others can start painting.
Oh joy. Rob Ross, here we come.
That's exactly why I did that one.
Alright, can I run this to here? The floor is too steep.
Actually, know where we have any flower petals, right? To be able to unlock the color.
Gonna have a whole box full.
Looks weird, but it does work.
Yeah, but where?
It used to be by the hub.
Then I need to run.
I wish that you could use suspended conveyor
Modular
belts
frame
and
here.
suspend them from the ceiling instead of having a like an upside down.
Yeah, like a wall connector that hangs on the ceiling. That's what they need. But honestly, running them through the rafters can look cool too.
Well, the way if you hang a conveyor wall underneath the foundation,
Mm-hmm.
you can use that to hang conveyor belts.
I mean, luckily the thing I have right now has all these frames, so I don't need to do that. But that is a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll look good.
Oh god, no! I fucking fell. I would just like to have more than 15 FPS. Yeah, top mounted
Yeah.
pipe and conveyor mounts. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, I wish I knew more about actual how why are you getting such bad FPS and we aren't?
I don't know, chat is saying it's just multiplayer. But like I'm pretty sure in single player I even get about the same result.
Yeah. I haven't had that bad of experience in single player.
I mean, it's probably better in single player still, but
Do you think it's a hosting issue?
it could be the fact that I'm hosting, and again, the game itself is trying to do more than just where I'm at. I don't know. It's a little hard to sit up here on these frames and build stuff. Yeah, Lincoln in chat saying he's getting the same issue. 80 FPS in single player, 20 to 30 FPS with a total of 3 players in multiplayer. Step to the side here a bit.
I think for now I'm just gonna do 2 constructors doing beams and 1 doing just to get things moving. Build it.
And that's only for the hoster. Asked about insects and we are alone. Okay. Yeah, and he even said that's for the hoster itself, not the other people there. So I think it is probably a network issue then. That's really what's going on to other people.
That's unfortunate.
Yep.
It used to be pretty good on the.
I mean, it could be a temporary thing, don't know. It could be because we're on the experimental branch and not like the really, like, hey, this is the sanctioned
official
blank branch, you know?
They're supposed to be
So,
supposedly pushing this to live next.
Yeah.
well,
I mean, there's gonna be. Ooh, slug. There's gonna be some updates with that too.
I would hope so.
So maybe for the experimental, they're holding off on the network updates.
I'll find out.
who knows? Always want a too wide bridge, in my opinion.
Pipes and beams are now being built.
Can this connect? It can. Good.
We'll have one constructor that will go further to encase industrial, and then everything else will just get stored. So we can figure out what we want to do with it.
Oh, it should come to the official brancher on Thursday. So Thursday patch day. Okay. Well, we'll see.
Thursday?
That's what
That
they're
was
saying.
on Tuesday. Huh. I must have missed some.
Alright, we got screws finally arriving at the upper level. Good. It's cool from here to see the space elevator. Like, I feel like I'm in such a little isolated area on the map away from you guys, and it's just, that's like the beacon home.
Mm-hmm. And no matter where you go on the map, that'll be.
Okay.
So as soon as we have enough, I'll bring everything over and get the logistics Mark III.
Well, I'm gonna quote him on it, Lingen. That's what I'm gonna do.
I just need concrete coming up here.
I need to upgrade these to MK2s.
Should be easy enough. Pretty sure there's some limestone around.
Yeah, I did see a node not far from the river direction.
There's 200 meters away. Just on the other side of the river.
I don't even know how I'm gonna power this thing yet. Color cartridges, yay! Yeah. Guess I'll just do it from down here. Turn on my flashlight so that people can maybe see some stuff. Alright, so that's all MK2 now. Are these MK2s? Good. Alright. Definitely, I don't know, I like the rafter kind of conveyors. That looks pretty swell. Pretty swell. So for modular plates, So this is just gonna make reinforced plates. And then we need modular frames, which does not require screws. It just requires these plates and rods. Okay. And then we're also going to be making rotors, which I do think require screws. Yes, so
Hey, real
rods
quick.
and screws.
Y'all look at some of your nearby building.
My nearby building?
Yep.
It looks
Your storage
normal.
containers or constructors or anything like that.
They look
Ready?
normal. Yeah. Holy. Why'd we make it neon blue? It updates everything?
It updates, so when you update presets on the color gun, it updates everything that is using that preset.
Can you change that from blue?
Yeah.
Back to like not like the same yellow, but maybe a more reddish yellow, so closer to orange than what it was, if that's an option, because that would look cool.
It was very much.
Can we like change it from section to section so that not the entire world is the same color?
We would have to hand paint everything, I think, is what he's saying, because right now all of our stuff is doing the presets, right?
Right. So everyone is using the first preset on the list. If you pick up a color gun, you should be able to change which preset you're using.
Try blue red.
And then
I might go back
from
in
there,
and
you should be
repaint
able
this
to build
myself, but this
whatever
is
color.
a good
I'm not gonna lie,
start.
that red does not make for a foundry. It's not industrial at all.
Yeah.
And it looks like Texas Chainsaw Massacre all over the.
I mean, like, my area looks okay,
Yeah.
but I'm only
What do
looking
you-
at storage containers and railings and stuff, so.
Yeah. What do you want for the secondary color?
Chat says blue-red, so maybe like a...
We need some safety yellow in there for sure. Safety orange.
yeah.
So
Maybe like a reflective yellow, so that you could use for railings.
So that's the secondary?
yeah, that just
That's
updated
that
the
little
secondary.
blue stripe?
Uh-huh. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of secondary on most buildings, but
Okay. I think it looks okay. When did I get a storage container here? And when did I fill it full of concrete? Is this the concrete that you dropped off? I think.
yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, when did this get here?
Uther's confused.
I'm always confused.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah. The club.
So I'm gonna put the color gun and cartridges hub.
I need to... I might just let it clip through for the rods. I don't know. Let's run some stuff though up for iron though. I need to go up there too for this to work at all. Alright. Iron plates. Let's see. Where do I need this at? Because here's kind of the only spot. Like that. Nope, nope, nope. Don't fall. Don't. Ah, damn it.
Get out of my way, tree.
Oh, yeah, this FPS stuff. Doesn't that make for good rafter, like, climbing and shit?
Yeah. Platforming for you.
Yeah. Let's change this a bit. I'm gonna try and bring this a little bit more in line. There we go. That's a bit better. Oh, not right. Try this again. And boom. Okay. Effective, I think. Are we even doing anything with this one yet? Oh, well, that's because the conveyor lift isn't hooked up. Duh. There we go. Don't know how I forgot to do those.
Hey, piggy. Slap you. Don't think the natives likes me deforesting in the area.
I don't blame them.
Hmm. I've seen what you do.
Ugh. Is there a way for me to like share this save to you guys at all?
I'll see why not.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we'll
Wanna change
try
host?
at some point. Yeah, we'll try changing hosts and see if it negatively affects you guys too.
Yeah.
Because I'm just
So what, you want to go with whoever has better internet or whoever has better computer?
Whoever has the better FPS out of the three of us should be hosting in that regard, you know what I mean? Like, you know.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, we'll have to test to see who that is.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say silent, no matter how you're measuring this.
I measure the fact that I don't see any stutters or lags or anything of the sort.
Again, I don't win single player either, but
Oh, like, as in right now, I don't see anything. Any problem.
yeah. But Chad is saying
Oh,
that
where's-
only the host sees it, not
Where's
other
the
players.
FPS count?
It's a console command that you have to do.
Which is...
Stat FPS, I think. Yeah, stat FPS, single word.
that? Where's the console?
It's in the console. So you get
Control Shift L and tilde.
yeah, Control Shift L unlocks the console and then tilde opens the console. The good old tilde key. Where half the people, when you say press tilde, they're like, what?
I typed it in, but I'm not seeing anything on screen.
So it's stat. It could be stat space FPS. But here I have it up on my stream. It's that console command here.
Yeah, space FPS.
Oh, there we go. Showing well over 100 for me.
Yeah.
A 9 millisecond response time.
Pretty solid at 6.
Okay. It appears that is working. Now, how do I want to run power up to here? That's the question.
You could put walls around your stairs that goes up vertical, and then use an internal wall, or just run it straight up.
Good. Let me see about doing that. Kind of wish I could attach it to the
Foundation?
foundation pillar. That would be ideal. It's a blurry mess every time I come down here. Can't wait till we get tubes. I need those things like so bad. Are we gonna build like a cool central hub thing for tubes so that we can go to like different places depending?
It'll probably be wherever the base's hub is for respawn, is where you would set up a central hub. The only downside is that we have no way of doing sign.
Yet.
I mean, just...
And I could say the magic words, but... Honestly, I have a feeling that a lot of the mod makers are probably some of the devs themselves using mods as a way to test upcoming games. A lot of the mods that we've seen have been implemented as game features.
Yeah.
Like what?
Like the only one that hasn't been implemented. Yeah.
All the foundation stuff came from the More Factory mod.
Oh.
And the only
Huge
mod
chunk of it.
that hasn't been implemented yet is the renewable resources.
Well, we don't have the lights either yet.
I thought that was part of it.
Oh, there was a
I
separate
don't
mod
think the
altogether
foundation
to
either.
light street maps and whatnot.
Ah.
Hmm. Oh shit, don't want to get run over. Guess maybe I can just do a power pole. Like here. Take that up to that. Run on the outside like this. I don't know how to go out the extra 1 block that we need. I don't know, but I have it up 1 floor, so we'll just go up to there and figure it out.
I say you can just instantly upgrade things like power poles by highlighting the Mark II instead of having to rip it all down.
Oh yeah.
That always sucked.
I mean, was that not a feature back in the day? I don't remember.
Nope.
No, that was it. And they added the ability to, like, the miners. You can upgrade from one miner level to another the same way. Power poles too now.
Okay. So here's where the power is coming at. Here. I need to hook it over there. So if I do a railing. Because it looks like I can attach them to railings. So we do 9.
Brings concrete in. I can set up for encased industrial beam.
Let's go up. Up one more. Take a look.
Already
How
at
far-
400 steel pipe.
Hey Chad, how far are you
And
guys in
200,
this game?
alright.
Or do any of you play this game?
Logistics Mark II complete. On my way back with the goodies. And we'll kill Piper 2 connect. Yes, we can.
So I can't really stack the fences this way. How about walls? Can I stack them down? Looks like it. Okay, there we go. That'll be a start. Yep. Yep. So let's try. That. Come on, let me.
Perfect.
Oh, fuck. Ow. Update 3 save. I've done all the space elevator levels, 100 plus hours. Currently work on nuclear power.
Larger
Nice.
storage container and enhanced conveyor belt efficiency.
This gives you the storage container upgrade and Mark III. Wait, did they change that?
Did your base come out
Change
well, Lincoln? Like, do you do much with like
Mark
just-
III belts no longer require encased industrial beam.
No,
It's
it's Mark
just-
4.
Okay, yeah. Never mind. It's fine. Quick
Oh,
milestone.
so we can do Mark 3 now.
Yep. Give me that hopper tubes. That's what we need encased industrial beams for. Is
Okay. I think
up here.
using that railing there will work. Yeah, pretty
We
good.
still have a
Nice.
stockpile of the reinforced iron plates over here. Pilot?
I think so.
Yeah, this series are just our
Yeah, look
MK2
on
kind of
top
deal.
of the
so
bunker.
It's
There's a couple of
Silent
cargo
is really the
containers
one
still.
advancing anything, and Pilot Guy's supporting them, and
The
I'm
old
just out
area
kind of doing my
or
own
Uther's bunk?
thing.
Uther's bunker.
What about my bunker? It's not a bunker, it's a factory. Fuck you guys.
Yeah. Alright, Uther's factory. There's a couple of personal storage containers on the roof. So,
The bunker factor?
Bunker factory. I hate you all.
Oh, okay, now I'm starting to see some FPS loss. It's coming like remotely close to Uther's factory. My FPS goes from 100 to
To what?
60.
that's not.
That's not awful.
Yeah.
No, but it's noticeable. I don't see any here.
Why is the
You on the roof?
Yeah,
Why is this not
I
working
see
now?
the bins, but there's no plate.
Thought it was... One of the offices on the no. Where did I see that?
Didn't we have a
All right,
giant container full at the base?
Okay.
yeah, there's all right. So there's some
Am
small
I overthinking
rooms
this? I feel like I'm
right by the
overthinking this.
inputs with some cargo containers in them. Maybe in there.
I don't even know how to navigate this thing he built.
Yeah, me.
Are you trying to get on top of it?
I'm trying to figure out where you have things routed. I'm looking for the reinforced iron plate.
I don't have reinforced iron plates there.
Oh, those.
I thought they were still back at the
I
main
thought you
base.
meant the
Yeah, I
main
hope
case
so,
steel
too.
beams. Sorry. Got it.
Oh, yeah, those I grabbed.
Yeah, no, the reinforced iron plates aren't online for me yet, so...
No, I grabbed the beams because I'm going to run back, grab pipes, grab the copper, and we'll immediately have hyper tubes on. As long as we don't need encased beams to make them, I'll be able to start running hyper tubes. Is that a power outage?
I don't think so.
No, we're using 500 megawatts out of 12. We're good for a while.
Power line management is definitely one of the things I'm not great at.
Are we sending anything into the resource sink as well yet to get more tickets?
Nothing
No.
automated.
We also did a rebalancing on that too.
On the
Like a
points.
buff or a nerf.
A nerf
Yeah.
thing. With the... It just came back and we were already back up to 500 steel. I can upgrade some of these belts to Mark III now, which will dramatically improve production with the steel area.
Sit here. Have to drop down a floor. Loop. Alright, now we can run poles to the middle. And then all of our little first assemblers will be online,
so much better.
which would be great. Hypertubes are pretty cheap. Chat's saying hypertubes are cheap.
Tubes themselves aren't too bad. It's start winding up with power demand, depending on how many entrances you have.
But we'll be conservative and not build a railgun.
Nice.
I mean, we're gonna have to do it at least once.
True. I'll make sure Uthras tests it.
Of course.
Well, yeah.
What kind of railgun do we use? The 100 engines? No, because if we do too many, it'll actually crash his plane.
I mean, I thought the limit of was more like 18, and it'll just launch you out of the map and kill you. So
Something like that.
You can go significantly higher. Oh,
Yeah,
crap.
there
I mean,
is a
I mean,
limit.
it depends, right? Of like what you're trying to do with it. If you're just trying to launch yourself as far as possible, 18 is enough to kill you. Okay, so this thing's gonna be running a little slow.
All right, I now
No
have
need for the MK3s.
Mark III builds all the way up to the construction.
Just one steel beam? That's not bad.
Sweet.
Everything's flowing nice and quick. Which actually makes them that much more efficient.
I think my stuff is about 50% efficient right now. Maybe a little less.
Well, I won't truly be able to get this efficient until I build the second fountain.
Rogan might kill our power grid. I mean, like, we got a decent amount of power.
On my way
we
back
could
to
also
unlock
expand it. It's expandable. That's what we got.
So I've already almost used about 3,000 concrete.
Do I produce enough screws? The answer to that is most likely.
I haven't
you-
filled in. I haven't filled in floors 2 and 3 yet. I still have to place.
Can you bring over 300 of the copper sheets to the hub, please?
Yeah.
Because you're closer to it than me.
I mean, the conveyor that we're using also can't support it either. So, we'll see how fast it goes through my screw supply. Like, I'm trucking screws in at the moment.
I've got the tubes and the beams.
I mean, so far, it's going pretty good. But, I think right now our limit's really just the conveyor
I'm
belts.
seeing your FPS counter. There's even your latency is skyrocketing.
Well, I'm hosting, so I'm not surprised about that.
What's your upload speed?
50,
Your
50.
ISP? 50 down, 50 up.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it is 60 screws per minute through that thing. We're not there yet at all.
Need 100 more copper, and we're good.
But like this is
On the way.
what, how many screws do we have in our inbound? We have some,
Just happen
but
to
we need to
find
really
200
upgrade these.
laying around.
No, I had some
These
on me
lifts
when I
and
was
stuff.
doing all the pipe work down at the power plant.
Gotcha.
Especially at the old factory too. So that's. Well, I might spend some time and upgrade. Where's the steel production at?
Fixit Incorporated has
Where I've been building?
frequent pioneer requests.
Hypertube.
Personal transport.
Hypertube.
Dun,
Introducing
Death efficient.
safe,
I have a smart splitter, so it goes up, gets smart split in half, and the rods are gonna be
Fixit Incorporated is not
stored for now.
responsible for any harm caused by
So
irresponsible
then do
use of
logistics.
It's probably not super efficient, but I didn't want to have
Oh, it's under
a
transportation.
truck just for rods and a truck just for screws, you know, because I felt like that would be
Oh, yeah, that is
too
cheap.
annoying,
Just one
especially because
copper
my
and one
production
steel
at the
pipe.
original factory is not
The
really high
entrance
enough.
is a little expensive, but that's okay.
So we're going
Oh, yeah,
back
yeah,
over
it's
here and
actually
we're gonna
fairly reasonable.
take a gander at
Yeah,
it.
and the tubes themselves are, I think, 1 steel pipe per section.
It's one pipe and one copper plate. Per se.
Yeah.
So either way, I need to go grab more copper.
Seriously,
And then
the
I can-
best thing about this game is knocking those things over.
I should have enough to just completely route the steel production back to the main hub, or at least to Uthris's factory. And you said copper is inside that shiny building you put in?
Mm-hmm.
Copper's in my tier 1 factory too. I'm making copper wire, cable, and plates in there. And it's currently not being shipped out, so it's just been stockpiling it all in there.
I'm already back at the T1.
Jeez, you've just been building a giant box pilot?
It's gonna get pretty.
It's all sparky because I'm showing up finally, and this is like, oh, this was built.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Um,
like freaking fireworks.
I mean, to be fair, you're also seeing it from the backside.
I'm about to run out of fuel.
You should probably get.
Yeah, I made 2 trips without refilling this thing, so it isn't going to be able to make it back again. I don't think.
Well, close enough back to base that you
Yeah,
can.
well, I think I also have some coal in my inventory. Backup fuel. Nailed it.
I think we're at the point now where to get any further, we need to actually do the space elevator.
Yeah.
That'll be the next goal then, pushing production to make all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Where
where
are you
in your
going?
base is your copper store or plate?
It's copper plates. It's upper floor, I think, or no, that's
Copper
lower
sheets,
floor.
Whatever you.
Copper sheets are in the
whatever you
lower
want.
floor. And it's all the way, like if you come up where the vehicles are, that's where the copper sheets are at.
I see him, I see him.
For my building though, I'm planning on scaling back the upper floors, especially once I have everything laid out. Give it some features on the outside. Just building it bigger so that it's there.
I'm gonna have to see if there's any other steel
For
plate in
now.
this system again. I just don't know why steel plate pops in every now and then on this thing.
Which way do I need the offset for the hypertube entry? So I know which side to jump in from.
I don't think it matters.
Oh, it does matter. There is an actual entrance in it.
I don't know, put down a test piece and the glowing rings in.
I wonder if maybe they have it set up so that it'll flip, depending on which. If it's not right, or the way you place it, it'll flip.
Well, when I place the standard support, I'm able to just position it one spot, but when I added a tube, it locks it to a certain. That must be it.
No! What?
You've been kidnapped.
Yeah. I didn't see him hook it up.
I powered it on just as he was just kind of standing there and it slurped him up. Alright, let's make it fast.
Oh god damn it, why? I keep fucking falling into it.
Well, it's basically a vacuum.
Staying away from this thing. This thing's dangerous.
Well, yeah, Silent built it.
Can only one of us be in there at a time?
That's what we need to test.
Because I'm pretty sure the door closed just now. Or no, you
Yep.
put an entrance in front of it, didn't you?
No, what we're gonna test is whether or not you can go 2 people at the same time, one from each end. test this. Oh yeah, it's a lot faster now. That's the one I'm gonna route over to steel production.
Okay.
We can pretty it up later. I'm gonna stack it above the coal or the iron that I'm bringing in. Just gonna stack it up. But everything's in kind of a nice, neat line.
Whoa.
Ah.
Got him.
Right as I turned around.
Yeah. Did that do any damage?
No, it
Just ragdolls you?
scared the snot out.
Got him.
Alright, now I'm going over to the steel factory because I need steel, plates to upgrade my logistics.
Yeah, everything will be on the top floor
Top floor.
in 3 bins.
Top floor, 3 beds.
Okay, don't go backwards.
Into a hypertube?
Yeah,
Really?
like you can stop midway, turn around. But if you have more than one entrance,
It just kicks you back.
you get stuck at the entrance.
Definitely need to up production on
Wrong.
steel though now that we have hypertube accessibility.
Oh wow, you can just attach them straight up to the conveyor thing too?
Yep.
That's pretty cool. I like the looks of that.
I set up these stackable tubes out here the way it is. This was an intention right from the beginning.
Okay, can't fit underneath that bridge. Alright.
Alrighty. Oh,
We're gonna upgrade our stuff here first. 3, 4.
Did you have a look at the foundry in full operation? Or did you just come over to swipe some steel?
I just came over to swipe some steel. I don't know why I'm going to upgrade the copper side. I really don't have to. We're not using it yet, so I should just upgrade the side first.
alrighty. Well, I'm gonna have to head off for at least a little while.
Okay, sounds good.
We didn't unlock the hypertube through walls in the ticket bin.
So I'll see y'all later if y'all are still up.
Yep, see you later.
Hey, bye.
God, this whole factory is ridiculous down here.
Pure?
Yeah. I could just have mergers and splitters fucking everywhere.
That actually looks really good, having a hypertube above the conveyor. It almost looks like an oil pipeline, just kind of going down. I mean, I can also do that with water pipes. You can stack those as well.
Oh.
So you could do like a stacked water line or oil line with hypertube. It'd just be like building pipelines in real life, huh?
Yeah, I mean, no, that would look real clean.
Minus the potential for leak.
That's fine. Alright, now that we're shipping more
Alright, well, I
iron,
now have a
this should
hypertube that's
fill up a little
essentially
bit
linked
quicker now.
from the steel factory all the way to your factory.
Hopefully a little
At
bit
the hub.
quicker.
But what we need to do
That's looking good.
is unlock the
Oh, fuck!
hypertube wall thing. Let you go through wall.
Okay. God damn. Just ran myself over. I'm upgrading the tier 1 factory conveyors to be a lot quicker, right? So that it can get more stuff shipped out. And fucking ran out across the road where vehicles come in, and I just got drilled by my own truck. What a dick.
I need 2 tickets to unlock the hypertube support. I don't know if we have any left. Or if we do, where they're at. I don't know what storage bin they got put in.
Boom.
Found 5.
God, I don't know. I like having my factory all covered like this. It's so different looking.
Hypertube wall supports unlocked. Oh, this is so much faster to get back to steel now.
Ugh.
Like Futurama.
There we go. That's loading a little bit quicker. Nice. Come on. There we go. Can't even run backwards on these things now.
And I didn't think that would reach. Sick.
Okay, good.
I bet you can't do hypertube mergers.
Yeah, a merger or splitter would be cool.
Fine. At least they made it so that you can actually put an entrance at both ends now. Used to be that you couldn't.
Here, I'm gonna test to see how quick this goes. Woo! Definitely cruising, man. And they're not very expensive in terms of building.
No.
Boop.
Oh, it's one copper sheet and one steel pipe per section. For the
So I
pipes
can't
itself.
write it the opposite way?
I haven't marked the side up yet. I power it anyway. And that wall is only there to stop you from going, like, being seated somewhere.
Well, you know, I would have liked it if you cover the walls in spikes. I think that would have been beneficial.
The game gave us the option to. Should be powered on now.
Yep. Woo!
Well, the return trip was probably going to be slower than coming here. Cause
That's
there's only
fine.
one.
It's still faster than running.
True enough.
Yeah, it definitely feels like we're kind of like playing Homeworld in a way. Boom. I'm stuck at the other side.
I mean stuck.
I'm stuck. It spit me out, and then the other ring that's not attached caught me.
Dismantle the other ring then for now. We'll have to space it further away. Or we'll put the booster like mid-line or something.
Where is the hypertube stuff at? In the build menu?
Patient.
Okay. I rebuilt the entrance and everything. So that should be working. Good, we still got coal coming in. Is this actually sitting with coal? Yes, good.
If you want, I'll start running a tube towards your new.
Okay.
Or do you wanna?
No, you can do that if you want. Just be careful because, you don't want to block my road setup,
No, I'm gonna run it through the mountain, up and over the mountain.
Okay.
So you get kind of a scenic view while you're flying.
Can you make it drop off around the ground floor and then see if we can do like elevators to go up to the upper floor using the tubes? Because I wouldn't mind them being separate.
Yeah, that's fine. What I'll do is I'll just run it there, and then once it's over there, you can do with it as you.
Still need to upgrade conveyors.
I'll leave you a bunch of steel pipes and copper so you can
over
just
here.
go. I'll try and get it to take off from the hub so that we can just have a central location by the hub.
Yeah.
Or at least close-ish. Like an actual hypertube hub we'll need to set up eventually, but for now this will work. Yeah, it's definitely faster than walking. It's not as fast as, say, the Explorer Doom Buggy, but for our purposes, it's more than sufficient.
Upgrade this. These are already upgraded to go out.
I should have multiple toolbars though. Like if I had, like in Warcraft, if I hold shift and scroll up or down, and just give me a second action bar to fill up it. Would be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice. I mean, even Space Engineers has that.
Yeah.
And when Space Engineers has something, then at least that's the minimum requirement.
A small indie company can do.
Okay. Now we need to upgrade out here.
If this actually works, that's gonna be cool. Don't know if it'll splatter you on the return. I'm curious. I am very curious about this. This is gonna be pretty epic if it actually works.
Can't afford. Alright, need to come back out to your steel production and steal more steel plates. I just keep mooching off your progress. It seems to work. I'm gonna try changing my graphics back up, because if I'm still gonna have this FPS issue, I might as well have the game look pretty. No motion blur, please. Take me too. Whoosh. 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 Whoa. I think now that we're actually here, I'll take a look at your factory now. Let's see, what do we got here? We got plates being formed and tubes from steel. A bunch of steel ingots coming in from this sorting area. Which gets fed up from down there. And back here is your foundry. Yeah, looks pretty good.
Yeah, just look at the foundry from the front side where all those elevators. This looks glorious.
Mm-hmm.
See the graphical glitches in the stream though.
Oh yeah. Good old multiplayer, man. What is this, standard iron? And then it takes iron plus coal, I'm assuming, to make it into steel?
Well, we're using an alternate recipe, so we're using steel or iron ingots and coal to make steel. So you actually get more instead of the standard. Otherwise, it would just be iron ore and coal.
Nah.
So instead of like 1-to-1, it's now 3-to-1. Something like that.
Then underneath, where your conveyor belt's coming in. Yep, that all looks good. You're over at the hub, right?
Yeah. Testing to see if this works.
I think
Oh,
since
sweet,
I
it
am
actually works.
closer to you, it does make my FPS better. Steel all.
You can see the when you get back to the hub, you'll see the tube I'm setting up. That's gonna head up towards your area.
Okay.
What I'll probably do is I'll have it stop off at Pilot's area and then continue.
Yeah, I think that's fine. That way you don't waste resources and just you can just.
It's not a
continue on.
matter of wasting resources, it's just a matter of having it like an supersonic.
I love the fact that my blade runners are like clipping through the tube the whole way through. Looks great. 10 out of 10 wood tube again.
So if you see where I'm at, you'll see where I'm setting up the other one.
Doop. And there. Anything left down here to upgrade? Let's try that belt. This one, this one. That all looks upgraded. That one too, that one, and that one. Cool. I think our tier 1 factory all has MK3 conveyors now, so it's a bit of an improvement.
How is that invalid ammo key?
It's kind of cool that this thing is like angled up to like suck you in or drop down.
Yeah. Oh, cool, that does work. I am surprised because these hypertubes have a really long range that you can stretch them.
Well, they look kind of like collapsible tubes. What is this? Why is this here? I don't remember what I was doing with this. Oh well, it looks fine, I guess. And
Fortunately, the
yep, that's all
normal
upgraded. Let's
support
get
doesn't go
the
up very
input then. All upgraded. For the mine and stuff. Just so this thing can go a little bit quicker. Loop. So copper side, again, we're not doing much with copper yet, so I won't upgrade the copper. I'll just upgrade the iron. If I can even afford to just upgrade the iron. Where is the iron at again? Is it closer? So we got
Yeah, there is a
copper over
limitation on
here.
pipe
We got our concrete coming in as well. And then here's iron. So yeah, ironwood's closest to the factory. So it will be the cheapest to kind of upgrade. Alright, combine all these together. And we split it in half. Just like that. Now we just follow it into the giant stacked sword that we have. Boom. Boom. Okay, upgrade the entrances. And I think that does it. Right? So it's just flying into here. We're at 100% efficiency of iron plates now. Maybe a little less, because if you think about it, if there's a queue forming, then it's not really 100% efficiency. And so we get a decent amount shipped over to here. Then across. And into here. So we got a bunch of iron plates. Iron plates I think is fine. It's good. It is working. And then we go up the floor. Check out this thing. This here is where the screws and rods come out together. Obviously, we're producing far more screws than rods. So that's looking like it is all upgraded through here. Need to probably overclock these. A bit. Because we use these for both rods and screws. Because rods and screws. So do I have another one? I don't. I don't have another one on me, but I can make another one. I have a couple more slugs. So we'll upgrade rod production. That might help a bit. Yep. Okay.
Just getting the pipes to the space elevator consumed all the steel pipes I created. Somewhere around 400 that I was bringing.
Dang.
It's gonna be like probably 1,000 or something. To do a max length takes about 50 steel pipes and 50 copper.
Well, we definitely have all the copper pipes in the world, so.
So while it is cheap, it's not like. Look at that, there is light. There's a light above door frames. Huh. I noticed that.
Alright, we're producing more rods. I wonder if I should just overclock it to 200%. Need to go get slugs, I think.
Well, we have lots of power shards at the. It was like 50 or something.
Oh, damn. Okay. Shit.
We have them. We just. I think they're in that boxes on the roof of your factory.
Okay. Because I'm gonna fully overclock my whole tier 1 factory. So that I can get double production out of it.
So it used to be like a 3-minute or 4-minute run to go from the steel production to, say, the space elevator. Now it takes about 30 seconds.
Oh, well that's good. That's an improvement for sure.
And that's only using a single entrance at each end. I haven't even put a second entrance for more. If you're traveling a long distance, you'll want to obviously double up. But
So here's a couple slugs. 38 power. There we go. Blah.
But even for just normal base navigation, the hypertubes are just such a nice improvement.
Yep.
And if you're looking to navigate the map, well, set up a railgun, get a jetpack.
So we're making 37.5
Up you go.
rods a minute now. Now the bottleneck is at the screws. So we'll double it. Actually, maybe more. There we go. There's our power now that I'm doing all these upgrades. Really, it's not really changing much, so that's good. Target production rate, 100 per minute. So we're getting 200 per minute screws. Which is fine. How fast is the MK3 belt?
But yeah, you definitely notice a speed difference. Like if you're going uphill, you definitely notice a speed loss.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
you
like
start
even
going-
from the steel factory to here at my factory, I noticed that. You know, and that's even like a slight uphill. It's not even massive.
Yeah, which is why you want to add like a booster or something. And it's not terrible. It's noticeable, but it's not super obnoxious.
Okay.
The other
so
problem
that's
is when
an
you accidentally
improvement.
walk into a tube you didn't mean to walk into.
I don't think we need to upgrade the actual mines, because these seem to be functioning fine. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade the steel production too. Just might as fucking well. There we go, and there we go. Alright, now we're producing a little bit more steel, which is good. And hopefully we'll see a little bit more of a solid stream coming out. Right now we're getting a little bit of a spotty stream, but you know, it's, you know, the gaps aren't huge. Okay. So that's all hooked up. How much more steel do I have? I'm going to go get some more steel and then go to our new factory, upgrade all its conveyors to 3, and then we can continue working on the layout. I think that's fine. Doop. Thump. Thump. Go over here and out. And grab like 200 more steel-ish. Got a little too much in my inventory. Yep. Can I drop things while I'm in this? Yes, I can. Good. Eat some food. Drop the Mercer sphere. Don't really need that on me. Everything else is fine to leave, I think. Thump. Thump. And open. All right. Grab our truck. Where did I leave my truck? Did you take my truck?
I have no need for truck. Hyper do.
And there's 3 over this way. Oh no, I think I had the truck over here by the mine. This is where I left it, yeah. I remember now. Actually, screw it. Upgrade this all the way. gonna upgrade all of these. Boom. Okay. Off we go. Get some fuel, and we'll head over to the new factory. And we'll go from there.
We get your base, I'm assuming just follow the power line.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you'll go through like a canyon, and then you'll get there just fine.
If that doesn't interfere with your... That should be fine.
Yep.
What?
Oh, just trying not to flip my truck on the way over to the other canyon. By the way, be careful. There's like a lot of monsters over here. So like,
That should be fine.
okay. So start racing the AI controlled vehicle here. Meow. And we are back. Alright, I need to upgrade this. Which definitely takes a lot. To upgrade that. Okay. Inputs upgraded. Now we just need to get them to storage quicker and out of storage. So we'll see. I probably don't have enough steel plates to upgrade this, but you know, we're gonna go ahead and do it anyways. Get as much upgraded as possible so that we can move on to the second phase of production here. Okay. Look at that, just shoot out of here. Do the same over here on this side. Create this. Both splits. Okay. Then lifts. Because they need upgraded as well. we can do conveyor. Elevator on both sides. Just like that. And then we go upstairs. Make sure this is flowing-ish. Okay, ish.
I think concrete would be the thing I'd run out of.
Well, concrete's, you know, kind of used in a lot of different things.
Usually I carry a lot on me.
Yeah. I would love to know how much concrete I use building this raised platform thing out here. It's probably a lot. I might actually have enough steel for this, which will be pretty nice if I do. Because I'd rather not have to run back again, but I might have to still. 5, 2, 3. Just barely short on steel plates to upgrade my conveyor belts.
I mean, don't forget, you don't need everything at T3.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. You're right, I probably don't, but...
I mean, anything that's feeding screws you want at T3 for sure. Just screws.
Mm-hmm. If I downgrade, do I get the materials back?
Yes.
Yeah, I think feeding up to the splitter can be tier 3. Everything else doesn't really need to be. Boom, boom. Okay, what's our efficiency at now? 60%? On 6. What is this? 6 assemblers or constructors or whatever making reinforced iron plate. Cool. Effective. Boom, 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 boom. Is your tube out to here yet?
I haven't even gotten to the first canyon.
Oh,
It's expensive. I'm like doing max runs, so like maximum distance that I can.
yeah, it definitely is kind of expensive with the tubes.
Totally worth it. I had to stop and put an interstitiary spot so I could put a speed boost.
Ah, yeah.
This kind of distance, you're gonna want to speed it up a wee bit.
Oh, that's a problem.
Just have to kill 2 spitters.
I really need to start using some of these rods because it's starting to cause a backup in my conveyor belt. So, let's look to see what it requires to
Right,
make
you run away from me.
some more things.
Wreck.
Some modular frame. And rotors. Let's go up to the top here and lay out probably modular frames first because it kind of needs the output of these machines to be created.
I can see the oil rig.
You can.
I'm just about to cross the first canyon.
The good old oil rig. That's doing nothing with oil. It's great. Makes perfect sense, in my opinion. So I could have all two.
Get deaded.
Production. It's the assembler that makes the like modular stuff, right?
Yeah.
Am I doing the bolt ones? No, I'm just doing the standard. That's fine. All right, let's place down some assemblers here. I need to have enough room on it to run a split conveyor across here as well, so it's going to be a little bit different. I'm trying to figure out where this starts so that I can line this up. Alright, so we'll do that, and then we'll come out, I'd say to here. we're just going to use probably 2.
Time to head back and get more pipe.
It's about there.
Oh. Well, that's not gonna work.
Actually, we need a merger, don't we? On this thing.
That should work, though, I hope.
Let's see, merger? Can't get them quite in the middle. I'm miscounting all this stuff. So these two merge here. These two merge here. Okay, boom.
Got almost 1,000 steel plates now.
Oh, just like in storage?
Yep. I'm timing how long it takes to go from the steel plant to where I was on the ledge. Using the tube and then running from
Can I even
tube
see
to
the
tube.
tube from up here yet?
No, not. I ran out of materials just before I was able to get it to peek over the edge.
Okay.
But I'm coming with lots now. So how long would you say it takes for you to drive using the truck from your oil derrick to the steel?
Oh, I have no idea.
Rough estimate.
2 minutes, maybe a minute, somewhere in that range.
Terrible. What?
What?
I just like fell out of the tube.
Oh god, it's not the quicksand thing again, is it?
It was, but with just the tube, and it just dropped on the ground. I rebuilt the tube, see if it fixes it. That was random.
There's our power.
It just a glitch.
We're passing 50% power usage, by the way.
Got lots to go.
Alright, so. Modular frame.
Relay the tube. See if it picks up.
Modular frame.
Oh yeah, there's that speed boost I wanted. So including the glitch, it took me a minute and a half to get to where I'm at. All the way from the steel plant to the basically almost to where you're at.
That's pretty good. Production, assembler.
I don't know if you can see me jumping, but I'm at that first like canyon entrance. It's usually surrounded by lots of baddies.
Nah, I can't see you. Alright, now I just need... I do this? No. Actually, let's try this on the opposite side. Nope, doesn't work either. This. Now. It's kind of crappy that I can't use like the elevator thing to go just from like one splitter stacked on top of another splitter.
Oh. Didn't even think of that.
I mean, I might be able to do it from like a too high splitter, yeah. Does that look supported enough? I think it does with the little ladder there.
Now you should be able to see it.
Yeah, I'm seeing the one that you're laying down right now.
Where you fly over all the baddies.
My FPS, by the way, is so much better with just us two. Like, it's far more consistent.
Same pilot was the problem.
No. I'm just saying, maybe it is a multiplayer issue. Like, 100% for... I guess.
Too many players.
Yeah, it's probably just depending on how many people were in the instance at the time. I can't have
Gently
that
for you.
close.
Where do you want this to end up?
Can you just put it kind of like just by the... let me build something. I'll show you. Build like the landing pad about there. You see this?
Yep. Okay. But right about where I'm at right now, I'm gonna have to put a speed booster to get you up that hill. Build
Yeah,
a
probably.
speed boosting platform.
I mean, it's not like it's gonna stop me from going up the hill, right?
Oh, it's just gonna be really, really slow. If I don't put a boost. It's fine. Let's just out of range. I put it. Okay, I keep looting these barrel
Okay,
nuts,
that's not
but
too
they're not
bad.
appearing in my inventory. What the heck?
I don't know, is your inventory full?
Not even close. That's a bug. Am I supposed to refuel my health? The hypertube makes an interesting shadow on the ground.
Okay, and boom. That's all the inputs for that. What else is reinforced iron plate for besides the modular frame?
Well, check two belts.
Well, I'm talking about like actual recipes. So smart plating, I guess.
There's a few modulated recipes you can use for. I may have to use the speed booster right at the start of your base. It's a pretty steep hill to go up. It's here.
No, it is.
Yep. I have hypertube access all the way back to the main base.
Alright, reinforced iron plates, good.
It is a little sluggish going up the hill, but
Now I need to run tubes up to here.
it's kind of janky.
I mean, it's fine. I'm sure it's still faster regardless. I'll
that one
test
is
it out in a bit though.
that one is doing what it's doing to me right now.
What, you rubber banding or what?
A little bit of everything. That was really janky.
Well, it's a janky game, so.
Okay, before you test it, I need to fix that.
Perfect.
Because that is not good. It's trying to throw me out of the tube into everything, or into the open world, but it can't. I'm like rubber banding in and out of the tube.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta fix that. Hold on. Because if it seems that if I'm gonna put a speed booster, it has to be at the very start of the tube intro. Can't really put one midline. It doesn't like it. So if I'm gonna do power boosters, I need to do it right at the beginning, which is fine. I'll let you know when it's good to go. To make adjustments.
Yeah.
It's still way faster than it was. Than just walking or running or driving. Having it up high like this, you kind of get a nice scenic view of the ground. You can laugh at all the bad guys trying to eat you.
Do they aggro to you, or they just don't?
No.
Okay, I was about to say.
Okay, so definitely need to put any kind of speed boost has to be done at the very, very beginning. It's fine.
kind of organized, I guess, in a way. And boom. All right, rods are on the way.
Even with a double speed boost at the start, it's still pretty slow going up this. It's not janky. I may have to put a triple of the
Upgrade or
the
downgrade these,
Derrick
so we get
entrance.
some
I may have to put a triple entrance
material back.
just to get the speed to get up that first hill. So once you're up at the top of the hill, it's all downhill from there.
Yeah.
It keeps doing that, that's gonna get really nice.
All right, I am making modular frames now. There's our power consumption. We're at about 800 out of 1200, about.
Plenty.
All right, let's check out this tube of yours. Yep. Nope.
I think that will work.
Definitely looks pretty nice. You are correct. We get quite the scenic view. Do you think I should use trains instead of cars at some point?
Of course. The testing's been done, and over a long distance, the train is significantly superior because of its significantly large capacity. Over short distances, conveyor belts and trains are about equal, and the truck is about equal. But the train is also a lot more efficient because it just runs on power grid instead of an input.
Yeah.
So if it runs out of fuel, then
Thunk.
I'll probably put a doorway here so you can get in, because this is supposed to be like your power boost to get.
Yeah.
Just don't know if it works. It kind of works, but it's a little janky.
I mean, you know, you have to leave that gap there.
But the trick is figuring out exactly how big of a gap.
I mean, it works, so I'm assuming that gap works.
But in mine screen, I'm actually outside the tube, not in the tube.
Oh. Well, that could just be a server issue, because on my screen you're in the tube and I'm in the tube right now, behind you.
At least you know you can have multiple players in the tube at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Coming up that first hill, I think I need to put in a third booster. we need to adjust the tube just to get stuck. I think that one's too close. Either way, it works. And where do you want me to leave parts for you? That you can tinker with tubes yourself?
Up here, there is a just a chest not hooked up to anything, or a large container unit. Like, these staircases are cool and all, but at the same time, the other two entrances are going to be tubes. So the chest is over right here. Alright. What do you think of the factory here so far?
Let's have a look. It definitely has an industrial vibe to it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the upper area is where the magic happens. This lower one is just like cargo and sorting.
Well, it looks good having everything running through the rafters like that.
Yeah.
It's definitely coming along quite nice. So I left you steel pipe, copper plate, rotors, and the encased industrial. It's everything you'll need to make two.
Okay.
And the encased industrial and rotors is only the entrances. Everything else is just for regular. Then obviously concrete and steel plate you'll need, but you should have that already. Alright, I'm gonna head back and how long before you build a hypertube elevator to get to the top floor?
I don't know. Hopefully relatively quickly.
At least now you can get over to the steel factory in half the time.
Yeah, for sure. And without having to use, you know, coal to do it.
Yeah. Well, I wonder how much stuff has been built up at the other factory. Hopefully more than enough that I can start pushing production on.
Oh yeah, I mean, like,
everything else.
every time I went over there, there was easily like 500 plates and stuff, so I was just like grabbing it all.
Well, it was at 800 plates before I left to come build this line.
Oh, well, shoot, it's probably at a couple thousand now. Anyways, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. And then, because we've been streaming for like almost 3 hours, but I'll leave the server running for a little bit. Anyways, thanks everyone for coming out. If you guys want to see more Satisfactory, definitely let me know. Otherwise, you know, we're just chilling, doing some streams on the weekend. I'm gonna get back into recording videos soon. So, anyways, I'll see you all on the next stream.